Hello, welcome to bonus episode 2 of my painful journey through the world of Halo Campaign Evolved. I regret to inform you that the footage for the first encounter in this mission was corrupted. That's the bad news. Good news is you missed absolutely nothing except for a funny AI bug, which I talk about here, but you don't have footage to look at anymore, unfortunately. But here's me talking about it.
Oh, I hope you caught the AI breaking. There was an elite over here who was just running up against this because the elite couldn't, even though if you walked slightly to the right, he could have fit. He was just running like this or somewhere. He was running at an angle like maybe like here maybe where he couldn't make any progress because his AI just bugged out. As is a shockingly frequent occurrence in this game so far. So yeah, that's all you really miss is just me talking about this new character, since I know that she's been a big topic of conversation amongst the Halo community. I did kind of know, again, not the specifics of it, but I knew generally speaking that something like this was coming. Okay, here's part 2 of the skull. Of course I got stuck. Like, she wouldn't be taught. Like, save this stuff for later. Oh, it's all the way back. Okay, you really couldn't. You have the presence of mind to checkpoint me after a tough encounter, or what tough? After an encounter, after a big encounter, I'll say, but not to make that checkpoint immediately before the start of the next encounter. All right, sure, whatever. Anyway, this is a skull you have to get in this mission that takes there's 3 phases of actions the player has to take to get it done. So, yeah, we're gonna try to get it. And we have to listen, of course, we have to listen to, oh my god. Assuming we can survive this game's bullshit first. And it's all the way back here, my god. And, oh, there's the audio stuttering again. Fucking more Halo. Oh my god, there's another sniper. Oh my god, there's another sniper. Oh my god, I'm at. Oh! Now you give me a checkpoint. See, this is why I fucking hate this game's checkpoint system, because it's so wildly inconsistent. There is no consistency to how it. God, I hate this game. I really, truly despise this game. Let's pop the overshield. Shoot once. I think his shield is drained. I think I drained the shield. I guess we'll find out later if I did or not. But I think I got his shield drained. This is all you gotta do to get this skull. You have to drain that elite shield 3 times. And then later in the mission, if you do that, it'll, oh my... No, no, no. Absolutely not. No. No, you will not. No, you most certainly will not. Okay, I think... Oh, and there's also another skull in this section. I'm not liking this. Not liking anything about this. You have to shoot those things to destroy to put out the flames, and that will open the door. I'm hoping that this will give me a checkpoint after I get the skull. No. No checkpoint. Okay, well at least there's a rocket launcher in here that I can use against the... And another sniper rifle. Okay, let's... Oh! Okay, let's just try to... Can I lock on from here? I can. That's not going to be enough to take it out. But I can at least safely destroy you from here. Come on. That's gotta do it. That's gotta do it. I think I got it. Oh, thank God. Okay, that's all I wanted. I just wanted a checkpoint out of all that. That's all I wanted out of that ordeal, was a checkpoint so that we can lock in that I did in fact drain the elite shield 3 times. Oh, sorry, this is only 2 times so far. We still gotta do it a 3rd time a little bit later. I'm being I'm hesitant to snipe any of the brutes, because even though I know it's only the berserking brutes that I can't kill, I kind of don't trust this game to, you know, work. So I don't want to kill, like, any brutes. Because for all I know, the game will be like, oh, sorry, you misread. There was a typo in the achievement description, you see. We actually meant to say you can't kill any brutes. Not just in the mission, but in the whole campaign, actually. You just can't kill any brutes if you want the achievement. So, sorry. Sucks to be you, nerd. No achievement for you. Because I'd like to remind you that I beat this game on Legendary. I have proof of me beating it on Legendary. And the game just didn't give me the achievement. So then I had to redo, because this game tracks those types of achievements per mission. So if you beat 8 missions of the game, there's still 2 to go, it'll tell you that you're 80% of the way there. And then when you beat the last 2 missions, it's the extra 20% you need to get you over the finish line. It was stuck at 90%. The problem is I didn't know which of those 2 missions had broken it. So I replayed keys, that didn't fix it. So then I replayed them all, and that fixed it. So it was literally just the last mission didn't count for whatever reason, and I had to redo all of that, which was excruciatingly painful, and I hated it. Alright, what do we got? Just an elite? Okay, let's not get too crazy here. No. Boom. Oh, another one? That was some sick teamwork there, Johnson. Sorry, where is Williams? You know what? I don't know what I don't care. Oh, of course there's ghosts. Well, at least they're operated by grunts, I think, so I should be able to. Can I get to that? Let me see if I can get to that before. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you absolutely do not. This is mine now. You're not taking my ghost from me. Okay, well maybe this guy might. Nope, he can't. He sucks. Oh, there you are. Hey, pro tip game. If you want to have characters be plot relevant, make them invincible. Because otherwise it's really awkward to hear them talking when they're not even here.
They didn't even clean up the mess we left on the way out. Sloppy.
Is that red dot going to be stuck there for the entire rest of the mission? I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. Since we had similar problems with the Sonic. Can I take this? I cannot. Okay. Kinda lame, but whatever. We had similar problems with this type of thing in the Silent Cartographer, so would not surprise me if that red dot was going to be stuck there for the entire rest of the mission. Although it appears that it isn't. There is a dot down there, though. I'm not sure what that's for. But there is definitely a dot down there. There should be a terminal somewhere in here. Not sure exactly where. I think maybe on the side of the store? No. I'll know it when I see it. But there is a terminal in the interior portions of this level that we gotta be on the lookout for. Oh no. Didn't quite realize what I was getting myself into here. I think he was gonna unleash the brutes from those cages, and I think I stopped him from doing so, which, thank goodness, because that would have been horrible if he managed to do that. Oh, well, I killed the brute, but I don't think he was berserking, so hopefully that doesn't void the achievement. Hopefully that doesn't void the achievement. I think we're still okay.
Never wanted to see this again.
So this is just the Truth and Reconciliation's holding pen.
I see that look. You're wondering if you got the guts to fight after what you've been through. You think those Covenant bastards broke you? Hell no! You're UNSC Marines! You've endured the worst they've got, and you're still breathing.
Not bad, Spartan. I'm almost starting to believe the propaganda.
All right, Chief, what's next?
We make them pay.
You're never gonna believe it. It's another song from Halo 3. Oh, it's even the same... That's also exactly what happened in Truth and Reconciliation after you freed Keyes and his friends. Is you would be ambushed by sword elites. Yeah, I'm starting to wonder just how much newness there really is to these missions.
I see that look.
Oh my god, it's before his speed. Go fuck yourself. Can I at least walk past it and skip it? Okay, at least I can walk past and skip this. Is it really that hard to put the checkpoint after the speech? Like, is it truly that difficult? I don't think it is. I really and truly don't think it's that difficult. But apparently it is. They did a similar thing in Truth and Reconciliation, by the way. The first checkpoint for that mission isn't after the opening animation where you slowly descend in the Pelican. It's after it. So every time you die, or revert to a checkpoint, which I did because I wanted to test to see. I wanted to test to see if that opening encounter truly was broken or it was just a one-off glitch. The answer, in case you're curious, is it was in fact just broken. But every time I did it, I had to rewatch that stupid cutscene. And that was really, really annoying. Oh, hey. Hi. So, it's just a consistent thing with this whole game, is just not understanding. The checkpoints and the insta-kill melee, two major patches that could be applied to this game. And at least one of them, surely modders could fix.
Show these bastards the price for picking a fight with the UNSC.
Alright, what do we want to keep? Let's go to the assault rifle. We haven't used good old reliable assault rifle in a good bit. Oh, but we could, yeah. Well, I'll always go for the battle rifle. Can't go wrong with the battle rifle. More? Oh no, my grenade did not work as intended.
Tear 'em up.
Yeah, so far I don't hate this new character. It's more just kind of like, well, that's not really how that would go down in actuality. Like, I think they handled this in the Halo CE novelization when Chief was encountering an ODST. I think they handled that a lot better than it's handled here. But I don't, she's not done anything to make me, like, seethingly despise her. Hi. The rest of the game's doing that, but her, not so much.
What's the matter? You can't be sick. You know, we just never mind.
Oh, and there's even an active camo in one of the. This is just reheating. So the end of the last mission was reheating the nachos from Escherum's House of Reckoning. This is just reheating the nachos from Truth and Reconciliation. Like, pretty. And I gave the game some credit in the first mission that it wasn't doing that. Now it's like, okay, this is what the terminal is. Now it's like, all right, I don't know. This feels kind of blatant at this point.
My God. Are they packed for shipping?
All I see are more reasons to put a stop to whatever it is they're doing here.
Death to you. Death to you. Oh, goodness. Up there. Okay. Can you... I don't think you can kill him, right? Yeah, he's invincible. You can only drain his shield, but that's all you need to do to get the achievement is drain the elite shield. So that should work. We did it all 3 times, I think. The second one I'm a little unsure about because that area was hell, but I'm pretty sure we managed to do it all 3 times. So assuming we can escape this encounter in one piece, we should be good to get the skull, which will spawn in the middle right up there, if I'm not mistaken. I think I'm just gonna leave the brutes to our teammates. Let them take care of them for me. Well, assuming there's any other... Okay, there's some Jackal marksmen up here. Well, let me just stick him, why not? Oh, I missed. Well... Can I kill him without activating his aggro? No, I can't. Okay, well... Only problem with that is I think this is an area where you have to kill everything. So I now have to rely on my teammates to do that part for me for that guy. Oh no, more marksmen? Oh my god, they're everywhere. They are actually everywhere. Oh hey, a door. I like doors. Doors are cool. Where are those marksmen? Marksmen up there. Another one up there. They really love these wide open. Oh god, I'm out of ammo. Or basically out of ammo. Uh-oh. Needler will have to do for now. Until I can get my hands on one of those needle rifles that the marksman dropped up on that ledge. I hear elites above me. Don't hear any brutes, which is a good sign. Hello. This might be a bad idea. Nope, we're fine. We are A-okay. Because now they're gonna run and flee. Yep, okay. Down to the last. Can I reach you from here with my assault rifle? I don't. Let's not take the risk. Let's just hide and cover for now. Let our shields regen a little bit. Okay, I think I can reach you. Let's try a Hail Mary grenade. That did not go according to plan. Okay, let's just go get the needle rifle. I know that there were 2 needle rifles that dropped up here. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Alright, we are gonna sit right here. Sit nice and pretty right here. Should be here. Did they drop them? They might have dropped them. Uh-oh. Oh, well, that works. Are you berserking? You are not, but you could go berserk at any minute. Let's hope the needle is super combined. Okay. I think I hear the skull. I think I hear the distinct ancient whirring sound that plays when a skull appears. I'm pretty sure I hear it. I think we got it. I think we're all set. Yeah, it's definitely up there. Or, yep, I see it. I see it. Got it. Okay. That's the only annoying one in this mission. The only thing we have left to do is this. Well, okay, I guess the third and final skull might be annoying. I hear you have to do a bit of parkour to get up to it, but that should be manageable. That should be more than manageable. Still gotta worry about accidentally killing berserking brutes, though. I'm like triple checking before I shoot just to make sure they have not gone berserk yet. Because it could, like, I'm assuming the way it works is if they even start going berserk, there's no leeway. There's no grace period. If they're active, that's it. It's done. You've voided the achievement if you kill them in that state.
Your defiance is a stain upon the path.
God, I don't care. I don't care about your jibber jabbering. I simply don't. I'm sorry. Let's move on. Mind the gap. Oh boy, will I. Oh, this goes the other direction. Are those banshees I hear? I feel like I heard the distinct whirring of a banshee just a second ago. Oh, I certainly did. I most certainly did. Oh. Oh no. Oh, this could be a pain. Oh, you're not fucking serious. Oh my god. Why is it so hard to program checkpoints that don't suck ass? Like, they even showed a chapter title and everything. They showed me a chapter title. And still, no. No checkpoint for you. I feel like I could just hide out down here and let them kill each other. I feel like I could probably get away with doing that for at least a little bit. Only tricky part is those banshees. Don't really have the tools to deal with them unless someone conveniently left a rocket launcher behind, which I'm guessing they did not. So you just want me to spam shots until that thing dies? Or what? Because I could do that. I don't really want to do that, but I could. Oh. Huh? What I don't even know what that's trying to show me. I think the game broke again. Oh, your loss is my gain. I'm gonna try to alternate between the weapons so that I don't waste all my ammo for one or the other. Oh, now you give me a checkpoint?
Spartans to push buttons, Sergeant Major.
I guess that's it then. Upward and onward.
Lieutenant, I know Spartans and Helljumpers have a history, but no matter what's happened in the past, we're on the same side in this war.
Look, Marines like us used to be the heart and soul of the UNSC. Until we started playing second fiddle to soldiers that were built instead of born.
We can't change where we come from. Only what we become.
Fair enough.
Riveting.
Contacts, open
Chief,
them up.
take the flank.
It's coming, bastards.
Yeah, she's not that bad. Like, the way people described her, I thought she was gonna just be like shit-talking Chief the entire time. Even mid-combat, but this is fine. It's fine. Like, there's a lot of valid reasons for ODSTs to hate Spartans. And then... Interesting. This feels reasonably well executed for the most part. Like, of all the things this game is doing right now, her character is by far the least offensive thing about it. Still not great, but you know, it's better than a lot of other things. Okay, so I think the way up here is to parkour our way up these rocks, and then it's inside that flame right there. Nope, didn't get it. Came close though. Definitely came close. Nailed it. Alright, that wasn't so bad. And that is all the skeleton terminals for this mission. Hopefully that means we're close to the end. Although this mission has definitely been better than the last one, I will say. This mission has definitely been a... I mean, it still has a lot of the same problems, but it's not nearly as egregious as that last mission was. So I don't hate this. This is fine. It's been a fine experience. Maybe one or two problem spots. But it's been fine for the most part. I'm trying to be really conscientious about not killing any rampaging brutes. I think I've succeeded so far, but won't know for sure until all is said and done and we either get the achievement pop or we don't. Please be a grunt. It sure isn't. Okay, you know what? Just take a grenade. Grenade for you. Grenade for you. Now, here's the question. Can I jump into that turret myself? Well, I could have if it wasn't for the fact that it's destroyed currently. But I could have made the jump. I did make the jump. It just didn't lead to anything. I don't know, you ever get tired of textures popping in and out of it? Do you ever get tired of music remixed from non-Halo Combat Evolved Halo games? You ever get tired of that? I mean, I guess at least technically this one kind of qualifies because this is Heretic Hero, which is a remix of A Walk in the Woods from how it evolved. So by technicality, it originated in C. But like you get the point, right? It just feels late. Like this feels like a temp score. It feels like a temp score that you build out of music from previous games until you get an actual composer on board. But they didn't hire an actual composer. At least I don't think I can't. If there is a credited composer in this game, I would love to talk to them and figure out what exactly did you do. Is this a money laundering scheme? Why are you on the payroll for this game? Where is the music that you composed exactly? Because I'm pretty sure I saw in the credits Joel Yarger. And the reason that stuck out to me is because he was the music supervisor for Halo Infinite, which in layman's terms basically means the bridge between 343 Industries and the three composers, because the composers didn't directly interface with 343. They would kind of do things on their own, and then so they would give the music tracks to the music supervisor Joe Yarger, and then he would give the music to 343, and then they would get feedback from the creative leads, the executives in the studio, the executives at Microsoft. And obviously, getting that amount of feedback from that amount of people can be overwhelming for a composer, especially since some of the composers, obviously Gareth Coker had worked with Microsoft before, but for Curtis Schweitzer, he hadn't really worked on anything that large scale before. So it helps to have someone to distill all the various feedback down into a single digestible string of information to take from it. So like Joel Yarger takes all the feedback and then condenses it down into, okay, what is the main takeaway that the composers need to hear to make this better or make it more in line with the creative vision of Halo Infinite. So I don't know what his job could have possibly been in this game, because apart from just like, I guess, testing temp music, I don't know. It's just weird. Let me guess. Is this going to be another endless wave defense room? Because I have a sneaky feeling this might be another endless wave defense room. It's just the vibe I get from all this. Which, by the way, not a great idea to do. Oh my god. That is exactly what this is going to be. Not necessarily a... Oh, they came from over there too. Okay. They really took all the worst things about Halo 4, or Halo 2, I mean. Is this farthest outpost? You gotta be fucking kidding me, man. This is insane. I can't believe they actually Toy Story 4-ified Halo Campaign Evolved. Just drag and drop random music in for no reason other than you just couldn't be bothered to make new music. But this one especially offends me because the part of Halo 3 when Farthest Outpost plays, which is, in case you're not familiar, that's the part when the UNSC arrives at the Ark and they make their first grand descent down onto the installation. That's such a cool moment. You could say that it's the turning point for the campaign, where the first 5 missions you spend on Earth getting to the portal to the Ark, and then the second half of the campaign, missions 6 through 9, those are the ones that take place on the Ark itself, and that's when shit really hits the fan. It offends me deeply that they would take that, take something from that moment, such a cool, iconic moment, and shove it into this random wave defense section. You know what? I'm gonna let you guys take them out. I'm gonna deal with the guys down here. He's berserking. He's berserking. He is indeed berserking. Hopefully that means he'll kill all of his friends, like the other guy did. Oh my god, more. And once again, there is nowhere to hide. They really love these rooms. They really love these big rooms with nowhere to hide and a bunch of enemies coming at you from all different directions. And they sure do love their checkpoints all the way at the start of all of it. Well, the mission was doing really well until we went back inside, and then it just became the first mission again. To kind of loop back to what I was talking about earlier with the ODSTs, as far as it's not like I was expecting much worse, but that doesn't mean that what's here is good, because obviously there were ODSTs in the original games as well, and they didn't chastise Chief for being like, oh my god, you were built, not born, which. Oh my god, I didn't even realize. Oh my god. I didn't even make that connection until just now. Okay, so you know how I was talking about how they clearly have changed Cortana in Campaign Evolved to better align her with the way she ends up going in Halo 5 by making her more sociopathic, less caring of human survival, and also making the change to where she doesn't consider herself part of humanity. She says, you're all equally edible instead of we're all equally edible. Well, another part of Halo 5's story was the whole idea of Cortana's like, I've been under threat of extermination from the moment I was born. And then Locke says, actually, you were built, not born, haha. And Cortana's like, yeah, AIs are just machines, aren't we? Mass-produced, disposable. And that's the whole thing that they're doing in that game. I don't think it's a coincidence now that they had Williams over here specifically use the phrase built, not born. Like, I don't know, man. That feels a little too, like, what are you playing at, game? Are you trying to draw an even clearer comparison between Chief? Because I assume the only thing I can fathom for what they're playing at here is the idea of, like, hey, you see? Chief and Cortana are kind of not that different, you and I, you know? Get it? Because Cortana was built for one purpose, and Chief was also built for one purpose, even though it's not really analogous, because Chief is a human being who was born, he was enhanced, he was genetically enhanced to become a better soldier, but he's still a human being who can be killed. He wasn't literally built in a factory. But anyway, where I was going with that is that Chief fought alongside ODSTs, and they didn't make a big deal about this whole thing because they understood they were bigger fish to fry at any given moment. And again, I don't even hate the character. She's fine. It's just conceptually, I'm like, well, you know, maybe save it for another time. But again, there's way more important things to talk about with this game than that. Although, granted, it's the internet, it doesn't surprise me that is the thing that people are most specifically hyperfixating on. It's just a little disappointing is all. And of fucking course, they have an energy sword, invisible energy sword. Elite of fucking course they have that. Can we talk about how bad the difficulty... Why isn't that the thing that Twitter is hyperfixating on? It's just how fucking broken the difficulty balancing is. Can we talk about that instead? By the way, you might be like, oh, hey, are you fucking, oh my god, why did you give the invisible energy, why would you give them shield? It completely defeats the point of why there's a reason they don't have shields in the original game. There is a very, very clear reason why they don't have shields in the original game. To balance them out, because they can instantly kill you. The other enemies can't instantly kill you, but they have energy shields, so they take a while to go down. Those guys can instantly kill you, but they don't have shields. That is why they are the way they are in the original game. I don't know how you missed that, but oh well, what do I care at this point? Oh, and we killed 2 energy sword elites, and what's waiting for us right? Oh my fucking god, we killed 2 energy sword elites, and what's waiting for us right behind them? 2 more brutes that instantly... Okay, let's try to... Oh my fucking god. They send 4 of them at you. 2 from each side. Fucking... I hate this game. This had better be the last fight of the mission, by the way, because I'm at my fucking limit. I'm so over these rooms. They don't know how to design. They don't know how to design difficulty. They just don't. They don't know how to do it. They have exactly one trick up their sleeve. It didn't work the first time, so it certainly isn't going to work the 80th time. This exact type of room where it's just... one of the worst things about Halo 2 is the onslaught of wave defense sequences where there's just like... I mean, at least... It's a different kind of bad from Halo 2, because Halo 2 is bad because it just takes forever for the waves to actually get sent. so you're just stood around doing nothing for so much time. This is kind of the opposite of that, where they send so much shit at you, you literally don't even have enough time or resources or cover or anything to account for all the bullshit they're throwing at you. But my god, what is the obsession with the wave defense sequences? Combat Evolved did them perfectly. And since this is allegedly supposed to be a remake of Combat Evolved, could you not have looked to that game for inspiration of what exactly to do? How to handle those types of encounters? I guess not. You know what this feels like, actually? I think I figured it out. You know what this feels like? It feels like it's designed for co-op. It feels like a Spartan Ops level. That's what this whole game feels like to me. It's just a one long Spartan Ops level. Because it is the only time... Because, like, I talk a lot of shit about Halo 5 because it's a very bad game. Or a very bad campaign. Multiplayer was great. But... truth be told, I would replay Halo 5 a million times over before I would ever touch Spartan Ops again, because I played through all of Spartan Ops during the pandemic, just because it was the pandemic and I had nothing better to do with my time. I played through all of it on Legendary. I didn't have any friends who wanted to suffer through that with me. Because I tried doing it with my friends once in middle school, and we didn't even get to the first level before we said, yeah, this is shit, we're never touching this again. But I always wanted to see for myself what it was really like. So during the pandemic, I decided to give it a shot, and it was the least fun I've ever had with a Halo game in my life, because it's clearly just throwing enemies. It's literally just this game. It's just a quantity over quality. Every room is just a giant open vacuous wasteland of nothingness, where you just have enemies coming at you from all directions. That's all that Spartan Ops is, and that's why I never touched it again after I beat it on Legendary for the achievements. And it feels like the exact same thing is happening with this game. That's just this whole game. It's just Spartan Ops on steroids. It's just... they assume you're gonna have 4 players with you at all times to be able to tackle this many enemies. That's the only way I can justify what's going on here. Because that's I've been trying to figure out what's wrong the whole time, but I finally made the connection. It's just Spartan Ops. That's all this is. It's just Spartan Ops. It's the same type of design principles that impacted Spartan Ops here. Oh my god, I'm so ready for this to be over. Such a stupid design. That anyone for even a second at the Covenant thought, yeah, let's put a button on our brutes that the enemy can shoot and immediately turn them against us. That sounds like a brilliant idea. That has to be the end of it. Surely. Oh my god. Finally. We're finally free of this hell. Who cares? I don't care!
Sweet silence.
Rally at the exit, Marines.
What Marines? It's just us. Who are you talking to? Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure, by the way, that all the Marines got wiped out in the opening cutscene of this mission. Or the opening cutscene where we met Williams, but then they all got wiped out in the first battle, but then when we got to the... Yeah, they just... Yeah, I guess... when we first met this squad, we watched the Covenant wipe out all the Marines, but then as soon as the cutscene started, they just miraculously spawned back into existence again, and then it happened again here. Okay.
Data and exfiltrate.
Lieutenant, we're about to head straight into the middle of the hive to get that honey we came for. The Chief and I will handle that side of things.
We're combat ready. We're not about to sit this out.
Sit it out, my armor-plated ass. Lieutenant, I can assure you there will be no sitting. Chief and I will secure the bridge. We need your crew to head straight to the nearest hangar bay and secure our ride out of here.
Now that's more like it. Give him hell, Sergeant Major. We'll keep the engine running.
Mission end, please. Yes. Now, please tell me I got the achievement for doing that without killing any. I didn't think I killed any, but with how tight the timing is, it wouldn't at all surprise me. Yeah, I didn't get it, did I? Okay. Fucking hell. Great! Now I gotta replay that again, and I guess I'll just turn it to easy and just run through everything. I don't know, whatever. But we'll deal with that later. Yeah, well, for a while there, whenever it was outside, the mission was fine. Whenever it was an exterior environment, the mission was okay. It was kind of enjoyable. But every time you go back inside the ship, it's either tight linear corridors that don't work well with this game's preposterous explosion radius, or just the sheer amount of enemies they throw at you, or it's a wide open wave defense room with no cover, nowhere to run, and way too many enemies all at once. That's every single interior room in this little prequel arc. Look, at least there's only one more mission to go. At least there's only one more mission, and then we're finally free, and then I never have to touch this game again. Okay, that'll be it for now. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for next time, and I'll catch you all for the final bonus episode of Halo Campaign Evolved. Goodbye.